Welcome to the Claudia George Show. We have Shirley Murdoch in the background as we lay. We forgot about tomorrow and the people we hurt and some of the shit that she says. Because our topic tonight is cheating. What is it? Is it flirting? Is it kissing? Is it penetration?
It's all that.
Is it hugging? Eye chatting?
Webcamming.
Guilty. Cusping a breast. Shout out to Portia in Jamaica last year. What is cheating exactly? Where does it begin? When is it crossing the line? Give us a call. 877-2-106-106.
That was a great intro.
You like that?
That was good. That was good.
Who's in the house?
Tina Davina is here.
Who's in the house?
Flora's here, y'all.
Who's in the house?
Portia's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Shelly Rio.
Barely made it. All right. That's our topic tonight. We want to hear from you. Call us. Call in. We put it out on Twitter. Lots of people are writing in about this. We had everything from, I saw everything from just flirting with someone or thinking about someone is cheating. And then some of the fellas are saying, no, it's penetration.
Yeah.
And a mouth or a coochie constitutes cheating. Other than that, it's really not.
Right.
So the lines are really, gray. There's a huge gray area.
Between men and women, of course. Men are going to be like, oh, no, it's just the tip.
Right.
That ain't the full thing.
I can feel him on that.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm just got my mic up a little bit. But I'm just saying, I know, it's really interesting. And we're going to read some of the tweets coming in.
Tweets.
Ladies, have you guys been up to anything this weekend?
My film is on YouTube.
Tina's film,
right.
very nice, and it's about cheating.
It's about cheating. It is.
Talk about it.
What's the link?
It's youtube.com/divine rags.
Okay.
And the story is about a woman who, she was kind of crazy to begin with, and with our part 2 we'll kind of go back into that, but she was crazy to begin with, and she got with a guy that was cheating on her, and it just got to a breaking point where she just couldn't take it anymore, and she lost it.
She lost it, and she
lost it.
She clips something off.
Yeah,
she Lorena Bobbitt sometimes.
Kind of scary. Maybe. We don't know.
It's really good. I encourage all the listeners to go to YouTube and check out Tina's short film, the first of many to come, Divine Rags. So that's just how they look up, just Divine Rags.
Yeah, youtube.com, Divine Rags.
Cool.
Nice.
Flora, you've had a lot of experience with cheating.
Okay.
Both
yeah.
both sides. I'm saying.
She's looking at you.
No, we have an email here from Flora that came from a married man.
Let's go.
And we're going to read parts of it throughout this show.
Yes, we will be reading excerpts.
Except from, why don't you just read us one line? One line from this. Now, again, just to set it up. Sorry. I don't mean to cut you off. He's married.
Yes.
He's been married how many years?
I think about 7 years.
7 years. You have kids?
Yes.
And he's happily married. He doesn't say he's unhappy with her.
Well, he doesn't say he's happy with her either.
They never do.
Yeah, of course. But yeah,
But he's
married.
with her.
Yes, he's married.
Just read one line from this letter.
Here's a little taste. Unveiling an even-toned, soft mouth, watering perfectly curved, voluptuous silhouette that smells like fresh jasmine and honey. I firmly clench your hips as you begin to squirm in ecstasy from the strategic strokes of my tongue, swirling in and out of your deliciously tasting vaginal appetizer.
I never
letter
seen.
he emailed you?
I haven't seen that on the Friday's menu.
Right.
Vaginal appetizer.
Isn't that great?
Appetizer.
Wow, I feel like something on Applebee's menu. Wow.
You like Jack Daniel's wings, and right next to that is the vaginal appetizer.
appetizer.
Right.
Skip that.
That's nice.
No.
Okay, nice. Well, we'll get.
Recently?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
She got an email from a
I just
married
printed it out today.
and she printed it out and brought it with her today so we could talk about it.
Are you friends with him, or are you
Someone she's
Oh yeah, this is
her
her ex. Yeah, this is my ex.
Oh.
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend from one time
I would
ago.
be very upset if I was his wife.
Shelly Rio, now if you came home and you saw your husband not playing Wii, but if he's writing a message to someone, and then he wrote, I want to sample your vaginal appetizers, and there's plenty of other gems in there.
Yes.
What would you do? If he said, I've never done anything to this woman, I was just writing her an email saying this is what I dreamt about. I didn't touch her.
Of course.
I didn't put my tongue in her. I didn't penetrate. Nothing.
Right.
I just had a dream and I expressed myself. What would you do?
I would wait for him to leave and change all the locks and pack all the shit and move it out.
So to you, writing a letter and expressing that is enough. That's cheating.
So this is cheating.
Well, wait, but that's like, I don't know, that's just some weird stuff going on. If it was just a simple email, maybe.
No, girl, I'm telling you right now, this is not a simple email.
Exactly,
Look at
that's
this
what I'm
right
saying.
here.
It's
So
too
do you
in
think
depth.
this is
That's
cheating?
too, yeah.
Okay.
So, Shelly, you would leave your husband over
this.
an email.
That, yes.
Before it's even, it hasn't happened yet. He's merely
I would
describing.
think it happens.
Okay, he tells you it didn't happen. I had this dream and I wanted to share it with you.
Does she know that you guys used to go out?
But I'm curious.
I don't think so. I don't think.
So you're a secret to her.
Maybe.
So is cheating keeping something secret, or is cheating penetrating?
Well, there's two different things in cheating. There's emotional cheating and physical cheating.
There you go.
Right? So I think that's where the barrier lies. Is when
What's
people
worse?
Call in.
Yes.
What is worse? Personally, I think emotional cheating is The ties are so much for women. That's worse.
Right. Sexual therapists say for women it's emotional cheating, and for men it's more physical.
For men, they cheat physically.
Yeah.
Because a man, you hear this time and time again, a man could be perfectly happy with his woman.
Exactly.
Wifey, I love her. I don't want anyone to touch her. I love her. That's my heart. But they can, have sex with someone else and say, it's because of her ass. She had a fat ass.
Exactly.
Then it means nothing.
Yeah.
Us, a lot of times we're miserable with the man. And not like there aren't women out there that are scandalous too, but for the most part, we're not like, oh my God, I just had you. His bicep was so amazing.
So, I know,
we're like unhappy with the man we're with. There's things like maybe he's not, stepping up
lacking.
financially. He's not taking care of his family.
It's a lot
You're
deeper.
sexually.
Yes.
Well, that's why people cheat.
Right.
You're not
Not
being
that you
pleased
can't
sexually.
relate though. So that's
No,
not
not you.
Of course not.
It's most
For
people.
me.
Statistically, the number one reason that women cheat is for not for the sake of sex, but for an emotional connection, something they're lacking at home.
Yeah.
There's that video, boyfriend number 2. And my friend, shout out to
Pleasure
Shanta,
P.
that plays the lead in that video. But she wants to come home and share with her boyfriend or husband, hey, honey, I went shopping. He's totally sunning her, ignoring her, turns his back. I'm busy right now. So she goes out and gets it from somebody else.
Exactly.
And it's like, it wasn't like, she was happy in a relationship and just did it to just mess up a good home. She was lacking something from her husband.
Right.
Where men, and I hate to generalize, but, we are.
Yeah.
It seems like they can be happy with wifey.
And if they disagree, call us. Let us
Yeah,
know.
hey, are we wrong?
7-210-610. Let us know.
First caller, we have a female on the line.
Whoa.
We're going to need pigeon sounds from the girls that call in.
We do.
Yes.
Lori from Virginia, welcome to the show.
Hi, ladies. Hi, Claudia.
Hi.
Hey, Lori.
How are you? Listen, I think that cheating starts with the lie or deception. So anything that you are doing with someone other than your spouse or your significant other that you can't tell them is cheating in a certain form of cheating.
So at what point, okay, I feel you on that, but say, okay, so would you break up or leave that man?
No. I'm not saying that you should leave them for that. Because, I mean, there's people who, even full-blown physical affairs that cheating that can get through that and don't necessarily leave their significant other over that. Things can be worked out in some circumstances. But I think that the actual cheating starts with the lie and the deception. So anyone sneaking emails or, doing little flirty things at work that you can't do in front of your spouse, that is a form of cheating. And it can lead to other things. Sometimes it doesn't. But if you can, if you're doing something that you can't share with your spouse or your significant other, that is cheating.
Right.
Very well said, Lori.
Thank you so much for the call. Appreciate it.
I agree.
I agree, but at what point should it be something that you should,
Leave someone over.
Exactly. So what level? There's levels. There's the flirting at work.
Right.
Then there's exchanging of emails or BlackBerry pens. Then there's like the late night texts when you're like going in the other room to text the person back.
Right.
Then there's maybe a chance meeting. Oh, I may be up at one sunset later on tonight, or I may be in Miami.
Right.
Oh, me too. We act like we
Run into each other.
Coincidence.
Whoa.
Yeah. Then the drinking comes in. Before you know it, you're reverse cowgirling some guy that has a tan line on his left. Not me. I'm saying.
It's a hypothetical.
Not me. It's just
Always.
No, being I'm more the ride or die chick here, and I think that emotionally, like once the person past physical, they're having sex, I could maybe get past that a little easier. But once they're like inside, she's saying I love you, and it's just really emotional. That's hard to get through because now you're questioning like, well, what is it about this person that you love that you didn't find in me? It takes away from
so that
the
bothers you
relationship.
more than a physical.
Completely.
So, but I would think about him kissing her on the neck and sucking her titties and putting it in.
him, it's nothing.
I'm like, ooh,
But
man,
to him, that's nothing.
That's a trip to the strip club.
I gotta murder you.
That's a perfect example. A married guy is going to the strip club, just
Right.
going to see a female that he doesn't know, he's never touched. He dreams about it, he fantasizes about it, but it's not that he would necessarily act on going to, any further with her.
Strip club.
So I wouldn't call that cheating itself.
It's
but
cheating
I
if your wife doesn't want you to go.
Well,
and feels uncomfortable with it.
I don't think that's cheating going to a strip club.
I don't necessarily
another
think.
woman.
I think you guys should have an open
It's
relationship.
entertainment. Shelly, we gotta take you to the male strip clubs that we go to.
No.
And you'll see nothing goes down. Like, it's comical.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
guys are gay, I heard.
That's true. It's true. They are.
Well, not the one
It should be
not
not
Tina's
the
life.
Oh! I don't know what you're talking about.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. He knows who he is.
Hilarious.
Actually, he's no
He
longer with
doesn't.
us.
He's gone.
He really is. Oh, in a motorcycle accident, right?
Hilarious.
So fine.
Next subject.
Shout out to Quiet Storm. All right, we have Terry from. He was fine. I gave him a lot of money. Sorry, I didn't know you guys knew. I'm just joking. Terry from Milwaukee, welcome to the show. He died.
Hello, how y'all ladies doing tonight?
Great. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Basically, it's either way. It's cheat And I hate to say it, but like even when men do go to strip clubs, they cheat. They cheat because the intention is trying to get some that night. Because some dudes just take it a little bit too far, trying to shove their finger in places where they don't. I mean, so either way, I don't care how y'all look at it. It's like if a dude walk into another room to text another broad, he cheating. He working on cheat. He warming it up. He just getting ready.
No, we're saying if he doesn't know let's say he doesn't know the strippers that are actually performing that night. We're saying, is that cheating if he just goes to look at other women and, let's say, fantasize about what he doesn't have at home, maybe?
I mean, well, no, it's not cheating because it's like, that's kind of like just getting started. You know what I'm saying? Trying to warm up just to get home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's interesting that a guy's saying this.
Right. It's usually a woman's point of view. Right.
But if he just want to constantly see the same stripper and dipping all his money to that same stripper, no, he got intention.
Getting her boobs done and
absolutely.
crap.
Right. An emotional connection to that stripper. That's right.
Thank you. Very